Hey guys, Michael and Jeff here, and today I'm back bringing you guys another weekly update. Sorry if I missed last week's update. Kind of forgot about it. Anyways, right here in front of the camera, I got the 3 customs that I've been working on for the past week. You would fall over. I have been working on my Geonosis mock. That's about 90% of the way done. I still need to add some more brown to it and tan and some more pillars, possibly. I don't know. Actually, I need to update the pillars that are on it, but you'll see that later on in this video. And the Clone Wars preview, the overlook for the next episode, Altar of Mortis, that will be up about the hour after that episode premieres. Stay tuned for that. Now, on to the 3 customs. Obviously, these guys look a lot different than from my first Noble team, George and Emil. That is because Amazing Armory and United Armory have produced brand new Halo Reach armor, and the armor is the Grenadier armor, which is George's armor, and Emil's armor. So I guess I'll start with Emil. Emil, right here. You can see the skull. Instead of it being a decal this time, I decided to custom paint it. The reason I was going to decal it, but then when I actually got the helmet, this helmet was actually a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be, so I didn't really think it would look right if I actually decaled it. I guess I could have, but I figured painting would look better, plus, even though it's harder, I figured why not give it a shot, and it worked pretty well. It's not the best skull in the world, it's not like Pedro 79s or Pico Vimes, but it's decent, and it's not amazing, but it works. You can see I got the gold and everything all painted. And guys, when I say the armor was produced by Amazing Armory, I got this armor pitch blank. The whole thing was just blank, gray. I had to make it black, I had to paint on all the little details. It was very, very precise and hard work. It took me at least a school day to make George and Emil and finish them. It's kind of hard, and you have to be very careful. This armor is like $34. So that's why I wanted to be really careful. It's really special armor. You can see he's got the battle damage on the helmet there. There. The arm right there. It's a little shoulder pad with his knife. The knife is not removable, in case any of you are wondering. He's got the other shoulder pad there. And then he's got this really awesome shotgun. This shotgun is actually a Killzone gun that's made by Amazing Armory, only I just modded it by taking the top of it off, pretty much sanding down the whole top of it, and it looks exactly like a Halo shotgun. Thanks to Sonder on Flickr for the idea of that. He's got the old crappy leg decals. I still haven't gotten an idea of what I should do with his legs, so I guess you could ignore the legs for right now. That's Emil. He's got a black head, you know. Okay. Now on to George, or as I like to call him, Jorge. This guy, he didn't take as long as Emil took, but he is pretty good. Both of them are really nice. The backpack does not have any detail. Well, of course it has detail, it's just it's all completely green. Never really got around to painting on all the little silver markings, but I probably will in the near future. The under part of his armor is gray. He's got the orange chest piece here, with the little medical tube thing. I don't exactly know what that is. Feel free to correct me in the comments if you wish. He's got and that color is like a goldish, navy greenish color. I will have to admit, the colors that I used on this guy, I'm not too fond about them. They are very light, and I could have made them darker, but these are the exact same colors that my old George was, so I figured I would just remake him only with Hazel's armor. Amazing Armory. Hazel is his name. You can see the back of the helmet there. And, got the little binocular thing on the top there. I don't know exactly what that is. But this helmet was actually translucent when I got it. Let me get the helmet off, 1 second. You may not be able to see in there, but you can see part of it is clear. You can, like, almost see through it. That is because, the helmet was originally translucent yellowish. That was so that you could see through the visor. I never really liked that whole idea, so I just ended up painting over the visor and painting over the whole helmet. I do think Amazing Armor could have avoided making it translucent. Anyways, you got the shoulder pauldron there, painted. The reason I'm taking so long on these figures, guys, is because I put a lot of work into these. And then the other shoulder pad there. And I am using the Clone Factory minigun. That is only because, well, I don't have any other minigun to use. I have to figure out a design for that. And then this Tron figure. He's not Sam or anyone else that you would see in Tron. He's some random Tron user. He's not a program. He's a user. Some of you have seen the Tron movie. You would know what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen Tron, you don't know what I'm talking about at all. Or you could just read up on articles. I don't really care. This guy is basically his decal. I did originally decal this guy, but I didn't really like the whole. He was white. All these markings were white. I hated the white color, so I was never really truly proud or anything like that of this figure. So I just decided to paint in blue because after I saw Saunders on Flickr's blue, it looked really cool. So I figured why not try it on mine, and it worked out really nicely. Sorry, I dropped him there. He's got the rebel head. Focus. Yeah, there you go. Nothing much. He's not the coolest figure I've ever made. He's just a random Tron user. So those are the 3 customs that I've been working on for the past week. I have not made any custom clones. That is only because I don't have any decals for them. JPO 1997. I try not to rush him because he's not the type that makes decals as frequent as Dutch, for example. But he does make them when he can and when he gets the urge, and that is when you'll see customs from me. So really there's no date or time when I will get a custom figure out to you, custom clone. That's really it for these custom figures. Now I'm going to show you my Geonosis mock, but before I show you that, I just want to tell you guys about action figure reviews. My action figure reviews, they get half of the views that my LEGO videos do, but I will be getting the new Clone Wars figures, Wave 6, with like heavy and training gear, and Obi-Wan Season 3, so you can look forward to reviews on those once I eventually find them. Okay, now showing you Geonosis, and yeah, here we go. Okay guys, here is Geonosis, work in progress. Almost done, 90%. Not exactly done, but here it is so far. You can see back there, there is gray. You need to get some more brown parts to cover that up. And kind of using my lamp because, well, I barely have any light. You can see there, that's like the only light I have. So that's the reason for that. Basically this mock so far is just a ton of terrain. Nothing, no base or buildings or anything. It's just terrain and big battlefield. Wow, now that I look at it, it's already getting dust on it. Isn't that just special? That's great. Got the speeder there. All this other stuff. Clones fighting. Droids. It's pretty self-explanatory. You can just look for yourself. There will be a video slideshow of this with the epic music. You know, you've seen that. Just like my Separatist base in the Forest of Alderaan video. It'll be just like that once I finish it. And then here I got the pillars, which look like you-know-whats. See the piece on top of that one, I need to get more of those so I can put them on top of this one and those 2 over there. And, yeah. I got the 2 droid cannons from the Battle Geonosis. Yes, I did get 2 of those. If you watch my Geonosis review, Battle for Geonosis review, you will know that I got 2 of them. All the way over there, I got a speeder cracked in half and blown up with a dead ARF trooper. Yeah. It's just got a lot of detail, really. Big mound, wall thing. Barrier, I don't care. Just, you know, really sturdy mock. It's not gonna break or anything. Yeah, it's just really it's just terrain so far. And really what I need to do to finish this is add more brown and tan on the back and put these little pieces on top of these pillars. So, that is it for Geonosis. And you may notice I don't have a Jedi or clone in it. That is because, I don't exactly know who to put in there because this is not a real battle that occurred in Geonosis. And I don't really like the idea of making the first battle Geonosis. I like to have something at least in the middle of the Clone Wars. If you saw my Flickr picture, I did have Commander Bly and Aayla Secura in it. I'm really sick of using Commander Bly. I've been using him for like 2 years. It's getting really old. So I'm still debating on who I should use. If you listen in the Clone Wars Season 2 Clone Wars Season 2, Episode 5, Landing at Point Rain, Commander Jet calls in for an airstrike, Admiral Yularen rejects it, and says if he donates a airstrike to his position, it'll mean sacrificing other points of the campaign. This would be one of those points. So that is really it for this weekly update, guys. Yeah. I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. The next video will be a overlook of the new Clone Wars episode coming out this Friday at 8:30. Don't miss it. Episode Altar of Mortis. That'll be really cool. So expect an overlook on that for my next video. Alright, see you guys later. Bye.